Alright, let's just get this shit over with. I'm so fucking tired right now. I was thinking of just putting this video off till tomorrow, but I'll just get it out of the way now since I have work tomorrow. So yeah, this is Q&A number 19. Sorry for the low enthusiasm, but you know, here we go. First question comes from Will Ferrell number 1. The first question is, what are your thoughts on PewDiePie and Smosh? I don't have thoughts because I never watched those channels, so you know I don't even know what those channels are about. Did you like the movie The Untouchables? I thought it was a fantastic movie. Very underrated gangster movie. You know, when people say gangster movies, you usually hear all the Scorsese stuff, Godfather. Goodfellas, Casino, and then you hear The Godfather. Bronx Tale. But The Untouchables is great. All-star cast: Kevin Costner, Sean Connery, Andy Garcia, Robert De Niro. It's got a great fucking theme. Brian De Palma, good direction from Brian De Palma. It does have kind of cheesy and lame-ish type things to it. But that's what you get from 80s movies. So, you grow to love those things. When what's the guy's name? Frank Nitti is when Kevin Costner pushes him and he's falling, and it's so obvious that it's like a screen behind him that he's not actually falling. But those were the effects for those times. What are you gonna do? But that's not taking away nothing from the movie. It's a fantastic movie. Yeah. So there's that. Did you ever watch ECW? To be honest, I didn't really watch it that much when it was going around. I was kind of young. I pretty much just watched WWF and WCW, but I've watched more ECW now that it's been dead, and in the years after its death, watching clips on the internet and stuff, I've done more ECW watching than at the time live, which is kind of, I regret that, because ECW was a phenomenon. It was great and it was revolutionary, and I could have just went to a bunch of shows if I was really into it, because it's in the East Coast area. But yeah, so there's those answers. Next is from Patrick Bateman. What is your favorite Nirvana song? I'll have to go with Lithium. It's just one of those songs that connects with me a lot. I just relatable. It just says something. In lyrics, it's like they say something that is deep in your mind or deep in your heart, and it's like that is exactly how you feel and how you think, and that's what Lithium does for me. It's one of those things that's like deeply connected to me. I'm sure there's other more complex Nirvana songs than Lithium, but that first line, I'm so happy because today I found my friends there in my head. I can't think of being more epic lyric writing than that. That's just it just says so much. I'm so happy because today I found my friends there in my head, and it's like it's just that's when I'm down and shit, feeling alone, and that just relates to me, and that's how I feel and all that shit. It's that one of those songs that just speaks to you, and it's like it's your life. Yeah, so Lithium, for a sentimental or personal reason, I guess. Next question is, what do you think about Damien Sandow possibly being the next world champion? Yeah, I'm sure he'll be world champion. I don't know about the next one, but he will eventually with the Money in the Bank. But is anybody gonna give a fuck? That's up to the WWE. I mean, look at Dolph Ziggler. Everybody cared about Dolph Ziggler being champion, and now nobody gives two fucks about Dolph Ziggler. What is it just gonna be a holdover belt? Title run? I don't see it being anything of any meaning or depth. To be honest, I'm very pessimistic with this, especially the way they're treating Damien Sandow right now. He looks like shit, man, which is sad because I actually am a Damien Sandow fan. But he will be a world champion. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna fail to cash in, but it's not gonna matter. And the last question: what do you believe to be the worst pay-per-view of the last 2 years? I'll go with No Way Out from 2012. just a shitty pay-per-view. Bunch of mid-card matches throughout the whole fucking pay-per-view, you know. What was the main event? I think it was John Cena versus fucking Big Show. You know, who wants to see that shit as a main event? Very bad. It was just like a mid-card fucking show. You had all these names that, you know, should be on Superstars, not a fucking pay-per-view. You know, all these bullshit matches, these fucking lower mid-card people performing on the pay-per-view. That was a shitty pay-per-view. Next is Jordan Rankin. What was your reaction to The Rock returning in 2011? I was hyped, shocked and hyped, and going crazy. Texted my friend like crazy. Holy shit, this is fucking happening. My friend stopped watching a while ago. You know, like in 2002. I was like, oh my god, The Rock's back, and we were both flipping out. You know, I was standing up the whole time. It was awesome. It was phenomenal. It was something I'll never forget. You know, I like every day afterwards, I kept on rewatching the promo over and over and over again. It was awesome. What was your reaction to Brock Lesnar returning in 2012? Another one, shock, craziness. There was the rumors that he was returning throughout the WrestleMania weekend, and then, you know, I was waiting for him to show up at WrestleMania. He didn't, and that Raw, same thing. Me and my friend who stopped watching, I was like, yo, Brock Lesnar's coming back tonight, so he checked it out. And we were all just flipping out. I was standing, going crazy, screaming. Pretty much the same thing as The Rock. And then, what did you think of John Cena versus Brock Lesnar at Extreme Rules 2012? I thought it was a fantastic match. Brock's second best match after his match with Punk, you know, since he's returned. It was a great match, you know, just different. It was like a hybrid of wrestling and UFC, but it worked so wonderfully, and there was blood. It was brutal. I mean, I haven't seen a brutal match like that in the PG era ever, I don't think. It was just, looked like Brock Lesnar was about to kill the motherfucking guy. Totally fucking just shit on everything that happened before, but that still can't take away from the match itself. You know, but John Cena just getting the fucking shit beat out of him for like 15 minutes, does one move, does a AA, and that's it. The Beast Brock Lesnar dies like that. Fucking bullshit, but it was a great match. Andrew T asks, today I was thinking about what kind of name should the McMahon's, Triple H, and Orton's group be. So I guess you want to know what I think their group name should be. You know, I'm horrible with names. Like when I come up with like movies, like little short films, I always ask people what the name for something should be, or like when me and my friends used to have bands. That's the hardest thing, is the name. I'm so bad with a name that just defines something. You know, I don't know. You suggested New Era or Power Trip Volume 2. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would do Part 2 thing. I mean, I guess you could do the New Corporation or something like that, or just fucking call it the Breakfast Club. Just break the fourth wall. Just break kayfabe. Call it the fucking Breakfast Club, because that's what it is. There you go. That's a name. Next question is from Corey Dobrzinski. I am butchering the name, but it's a hard one to pronounce. Which pay-per-view would you want to come back out of the ones that got thrown away in 2009? I wasn't watching in 2009, so I don't know what pay-per-views got thrown away and what didn't. Just from the pay-per-views that I used to know, which would I want to come back? I would like to have maybe, I always liked Bad Blood. I don't know why. I think because for nostalgic reasons, that was the first Hell in a Cell match. It was Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. And I just like the name of Bad Blood and having a Hell in a Cell there. Maybe I would have No Way Out replace Elimination Chamber for February. No Way Out is just a historic pay-per-view. It really is. And it's a perfect name for Elimination Chamber, having the Elimination Chamber at No Way Out. So that's what I would do, because No Way Out is that was a historic pay-per-view, you know, on the road to WrestleMania. So yeah, there you go. Cena sucks 890. What actress do you think is hot? Natalie Wood is like my girlfriend, but she's a dead actress. So I don't know if you're talking about dead or living actresses. But if you're talking about my love and my angel, but living, Marion Cotillard, she was in Night Rises, among other movies, Public Enemies, French Girl, pretty fucking hot. Natalie Wood, I always had a crush on Natalie Wood. I mean, you know, with all the glamour and the, you know, 3-hour makeups, all these fucking actresses look hot. So, you know, I like Scarlett Johansson, sexy. Yeah. I like all these girls. I mean, without makeup, who the fuck knows, right? But yeah. Next up. NFL 253, what made you start YouTube? I was just watching a bunch of people like Wrestling Jesus and Off the Rope Show, and I was like, I enjoyed them a lot. And, you know, I was like, you know what, maybe I should voice my opinions because, you know, I'm watching all these wrestling things and I'm watching them by myself because none of my friends watch this shit anymore. It'd be fun to just go and talk about wrestling with people and, you know, offer my insights and my opinions and all that. And, you know, it'll be fun to get, you know, a following going on. Especially, you know, wanting to be in the movie business and be an actor, you know, work on, you know, being on the camera and, you know, even though it's not performing, but, you know, putting yourself somewhere for people to watch you. You know, it's like that same idea, same ballpark type of thing. And using my channel as, you know, one platform for, you know, people to recognize me, you know, and expanding on that channel, which, you know, I never had the intention of just being a wrestling channel is one thing you know, that was the first thing I was interested in, but, you know, I always wanted to expand the channel, which, you know, I will be doing, slowly but surely. It's just, you know, I haven't gotten the chance to do like those prank videos that I said because like I said I was going to do because something happened with the camera that I have and I have to figure out the deal with that. So, you know, I would have loved to start those prank videos already, but I will be doing them. It's not like I forgot or anything. But yeah, I'm continually thinking about where to go with my channel because I don't just want to be a wrestling channel. And the last question is from Arjun Kumar. Which brand has the best general managers, Raw or SmackDown? I'll go with Raw. I don't watch SmackDown. I don't give a shit about SmackDown, so I'll go with Raw. Raw had Eric Bischoff, and that's my favorite general manager of all time. So there you go. There's that Q&A. Got that shit over with. Now I could rest, you know, and get started for a 4-day work weekend that I have coming up. So yeah, that's fun. Okay, so as always, leave your comments here on the. Leave your. I always fucking say that. Leave your questions in the comment section or inbox me them for future Q&As. As always, I'm Jay Shady, the voice of reason. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.